Hello, welcome. Be sure to subscribe, like, tell me how bad I am. Let's try to play. I'm gonna send a run here. Try to explain some stuff if I
Oh,
can.
poor lost souls. Do you want to escape the flames of
Right
hell?
now,
How fortunate.
flap
For
your
I am
wings,
growing
move
bored.
your mouse,
I've been kind to them.
be as quick as you can.
If you're brave, you may try to reach paradise.
You can
Not
jump
sure
to
if you're
this.
capable, though.
I don't know.
Really
Saves
wait to
a
fall
couple of seconds
at the
up
very first hurdle.
if you do it right. Unlike me, you can get up there and save a few seconds. Probably won't matter when I fall. Ruin a good minute or two of my time here shortly, I'm sure. Let's see. Whoop.
Hey, you don't actually think you stand a
Come on,
chance of
faster
escaping
if
from
you
here? I
hit
bet
that
10
first time.
souls you'll fall long before you catch even a
Mounting
glimpse
is horrible
of
for
sunlight.
time.
Stop
Try not to
listening this
mount
chatter.
as I
You're
mount
supposed to be setting up
6
the next
times in a
challenge,
row.
as I command.
Of course, my lord. My apologies. Their despair is just too entertaining. But back to work I go. Immediately.
More mounting. First tramp. Alright. Yep, we missed it back. We missed it bad. We don't know how to play this game. First run of the day. Hold down spacebar to gain altitude. This one, I feel like it's easy to just press forward and go flying real low there, so try not to press forward very much on that big tramp jump there. Get up there. There's definitely faster ways to go about this, but I feel this is just about the safest way. There is faster jumps here for sure, but I'll just barely make this, and we'll go for a little ride here. I know I could probably shave a couple of minutes off of this whole starting bit with my route that I choose, but I try to make up for it later in the run. I find that this first bit is quite annoying. Not too sure if the car's faster or running up's faster.
How should I put it?
I'm just not a big fan of the car
So
and
here's a car designed
its
especially to
mechanics,
speed
so
up
I just
your
prefer
journey,
to run
not
it.
to hasten your inevitable
I know
death,
about
should I
what
say.
time frame I'll be
Oh, but don't get your
headed
hopes up.
towards the city at with
Car's
my
immune, so
way. There's a jump there too, but it's difficult. I've only hit it a few times and never in an actual good run. You can use that one to get a little bit of extra lift too. I have taken that one across all the way before, but I probably could have made that. We'll give it a second. Let it come back. I should be able to make that. Yeah, there we go. Stuff's pretty easy to figure out. Here's a big one. I don't think I got a good enough jump. Yeah, I didn't. So I'll just bail out for this, which actually takes off a decent amount of time. Shouldn't have done that. Probably should have went back, but we'll just send it. Getting up there is very possible, especially if you take your time to line it up and get yourself a good jump. Altitude and distance is pretty closely related when it comes to how fast you get your wings flapping after you hit the trampoline or jump. Either one, from what I can tell. I've seen a couple of different orders. I'm not sure which way is the fastest. I like getting the first one there, hopping up to the big one, over, back. Mounting on that last one isn't necessarily ideal. This spot, I know there's a good skip up here with that windmill, but just personally, I'm not very good with the windmill jumps. You probably won't see me do any of them in this video. But I like this route just to avoid the windmills. This jump's a bit tough. Definitely requires you to be able to get a good jump to get across, but overall easier. I know you can go straight to the island also, but I find that this route's usually easier. I'm not a fan of the fire things sometimes. They give me trouble, but we just keep moving with them. I think at the very least my goal here is to get sub 30 minutes. If I can get a good sub 30 minute run, we're happy. Oops, there's a mistake. Yeah, focus on this spot a little better. Going too far. It's right here. Here, and then straight to the island. There we go. From the island up to this spot. Easy jumps, just run onto the tramp. Oh, probably too far over. Ooh, we barely missed it. We're happy. It's probably too late. We're gonna have to, yeah, we're gonna have to go back. It is possible to just go straight to that island, but I think I got this jump, so I'm just gonna go straight over here. But you can go to the island and jump from the fire and make it over here. This jump from the tramp up is quite a pain to go the speedrunner way where they go up there by the train, so I just kind of go this way. It puts me a little further back, but I mean, it's not too bad overall. We'll be in the city by 9 minutes. Listen to him talk.
The elevator to success. So, do you truly think luck is on your side today? Don't be delusional. I'm here, ever watching, waiting for your slightest misstep. My patience is legendary. Continue dreaming, admiring the ephemeral blue sky, for soon it will vanish from your sight after you fall.
You can definitely take shorter paths here. Sometimes I'll run that pipe. I like this jump, it cuts out a lot of stuff. You can go straight to these from that first part, but it's much harder in my opinion. Oh, almost didn't make that one. If you're flapping your wings before you hit a trampoline, I think you get your max distance out of your max altitude out of it as well. This one, the fans can be a little bit tricky, but once you realize, like, oh, I'm hitting the jump, and you flap, you usually get everything you need. I could have went a little higher, but I noticed the magnet was going the wrong way, and we're going to have to wait anyway. There's definitely ways to hit it from both sides, but I find the easiest way to hit this jump is from this platform, waiting for it to come back here, and it usually works out to be worth the time. If I can hit the jump, yeah, looks like we got it. Kind of just do a turnaround thing. Oh, we didn't really get high enough, but that's okay. We'll just run over here and kind of do it the old school way, which definitely isn't saving any time for us here, but we're moving. We're just moving. That jump can be done. I timed it a little bit late there. Should have probably went a tad bit early on that magnet jump. I used to advocate running over there, but this jump is also very doable. Kind of just avoids those fans. Always jump from here. Getting closer. Yeah, this guy's always a little bit tricky. Same thing though, you gotta kind of know when you're actually hitting the trampoline or the boost. There we go. You can go straight to it, which I'm going to, but you can also land up there on the helipad and jump to this if you don't feel like you got the right distance. Here, try to go right first and then bring it back left, and it should line you up here. I'll actually use up a little bit of time. So there is a strange jump you can hit, and I hit it the first time I ever tried it, but I've never been able to do it since. But you basically just run straight onto this trampoline and it pops you all the way up to those crates. I'll give it a shot, but yeah, I really don't know how to do it. It's quite difficult, but it is doable nonetheless, and it saves, I don't know, probably a minute or two. Either way, you can always just do it the normal way and get up here to these boxes and continue the run. It's not too much extra time that jump saves, and I don't really know that it's worth going for it per se, unless you're really going for a crazy run. You take the damage there. Kind of a boost. Didn't really plan for that, but I usually don't fear those balls because as long as you're flying, you'll usually be okay. This spot is kind of tricky, and honestly, I mean, I don't know if it's faster. I'm sure it's faster because the speedrunners go the other way, but I just like to jump to this one. I mean, it's probably faster the other way because I'm waiting that half a second right there for that to get up, but that just is significantly easier. You can jump from here over to those. It's a tough jump. I won't risk it right now, but I will showcase this jump, which I like to do. So you just jump from the crane over. Here you can make it all the way over to this far concrete platform. It's really not that bad, but I feel like this is just a little bit safer. I used to go that way, which is possible too, but I think this really just saves a bunch more time now that I've seen it. Even with all the mounting. You can climb up this face. I don't recommend it. Don't recommend doing what I'm doing right now either, but getting up here pretty easy, fast. This platform, you can jump to there. You take that elevator, it goes to the same place as this fan jump, but the fan jump is significantly faster. And from here, you can make this first trampoline jump up to the boat and even up to the trampolines up there, but I kind of find it easier just to go to this trampoline and then this trampoline that's up here, and you can make it straight to the helicopter pretty easily. And here we go. Not horrible time. I don't think I'll get a PB or anything, but should be under 30 minutes as long as I don't mess up. Take these. And these jumps are basically getting your wings flapping as early as possible. So if you do like I just did where your wings are flapping before, I'll explain this route that I take too. So once I get up here, my goal is to just kind of come over here in this area, get in this corner, and you can just push forward. I'm not even jumping or anything on that first part. Just push forward and it pops you up. Jump here, get up here. Don't mount if you don't have to, but fly to this corner. And from here, we're headed to this big rock. The speedrunners basically jump off of here and go over there directly, but an easier route takes a little bit less skill. It's still pretty quick. Just come to this rock. From here, go to here. Don't move that. Just come to this rock. Hop up here. And you're on your way. A little bit longer, but still pretty fast. And you don't have to mess with the crazy stuff. This jump is what it is. You can definitely get much higher than you need to be, but all you're doing is going to this. You can be crazy and try to get on here, but I don't know. It saves a couple of seconds. I'm sure if you're going for a crazy run, it's worth it, but otherwise it's just an elevator. You gotta listen to him talk.
It seems to me that you're approaching the gates of heaven, although I'm serious doubts about that. The notion that you might actually succeed is starting to seem strangely plausible to me. On the other hand, I was getting tired of devising endless traps to see you stumble. The boss keeps making me run around more and more tasks over and over.
Alright.
Sometimes I wonder if it's me living
Chinatown is
Anyway, good luck, you bunch of losers.
easy, but can be frustrating for sure. I'll try to explain a few things here. I guess the fastest route is to jump on these boxes up to here. If you can get up on this, you'll run faster. If you're down on this, you're not going to be so fast. So being able to run faster just makes this jump a lot easier. This jump, a little hard, but not too bad once you figure out how to long jump. It's okay. I'll climb the ladder. You can definitely go around the ladder and just jump straight to the boxes, but risk and reward. And again, you can jump and skip ladder stuff here as well, but is what it is. Multiple routes you can take here. Speedrunners are now getting on this banner and just running straight up that way, which is insane. I can't even get up to the banner, so kudos to them. I like this route. It's definitely longer than the way the speedrunners are going, but overall you're moving. It's not bad. And you can even make this jump from the first umbrella I hit. I'm just kind of showing the easiest way to go about this. This jump is tricky. You don't want to hit this first fan on the right. You want to hit the second fan. And that'll get you your big wing flap to where you can get up here. Otherwise, Chinatown is kind of a pain in the butt if you don't hit that jump. From here, we're just going left and right. Barely made that one, actually. And then from here, we're headed to the barrel. The two spinny ones, we're headed to the big lower one. And then from the barrel, we go straight to the boat. And Chinatown's over with. I do not like this boat. It is a pain in the butt. If you try to jump too early, you're screwed. If you get anywhere near the edges, sometimes it'll throw you off. It's a sketchy boat, to say the least. I think you can jump about here or so and make it, but I like to make sure I got, plenty of room, which that was even too close for comfort. These jumps are, necessary, but oddly stressful usually. Going to this guy. We don't hit that house. We need to go right. There we go. Teaching myself here. Yeah, we gotta go out more and then bring it back. There we go. This way and then this way. Sure. We're gonna hit this and go to the next catapult over there. And this one I used to find pretty tough. I would always go for this over there, but once you get the hang of it, learning how to make your flight last as long as possible and go as high as possible, it's pretty easy to make it as far as I just did there. I could have made it over that gap too, but it is what it is. Here it's 6 jumps, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know if I counted that right or wrong. Yeah, okay, we got it. You can mount on the second one and still have enough time to get up. I used to be worried because I'd see the speedrunners didn't mount there on the second one, but you can mount on the second one and still have enough time. We'll go for a faster route, but getting across this bridge can be a pain sometimes. Least amount of ladder, the better for time. This bounce pad is a pain. Flapping into it is probably the most consistent way to get around it. This jump can be tough as well, getting like a good distance. This one really wasn't that good. I might make it to the dome. Yeah, okay. Now comes the fun part. The finale. If you're using checkpoints, this right here is a checkpoint, so make sure you kind of touch that dirt spot if you want to be able to respawn there. This jump is tough. I don't think I got it. Nope. I'm gonna have to go back. There we go. Should have had it now. But yeah, jump as far out as you can. It's a tough jump, but once you get the hang of it, it's not too terrible. These, just kind of an overall pain usually. If you follow my route, it's not too bad. I'm sure there's faster routes, but fairly safe. Ooh, that's scary. Alright. Oh boy. I gotta get better on my timing on this staircase. I always mess up on this statue for whatever reason. I don't know why. It's fairly simple, but whatever. I choose to mess up every single time, and it's really just not that bad. There we go.
Starting to
We'll give it
irritate
one more
me.
go.
Approaching heaven, are you? I'm not worried. If you fall, I'll be there to savor the moment. Continue. Your despair will be my reward.
We got a weird angle going here. There we go. Alright, we'll try it again. We should still be able to get sub 30. Oh boy. Every time I tell you, every single time. It's not hard. I just am very bad. Edge. Let's go. That's my scary turn back there, so from there I usually feel pretty confident that we'll just succeed. There's a jump at the end of this that's super clutch. I'll try to hit it, but no guarantees that I'll get it. On my PB, if I would have got this jump, yeah, no, didn't get it. It's, I don't know how to explain that jump. I've gotten it a few times. Pretty much just flap your wings, I think. But gotta get far enough to skip this cutscene. I like landing on the towers. I know it's possible to make it all the way over the gates, but I feel like the towers are just a little bit more simple. There we go. Sub 30 run with some commentary. Took a little time to show some of my thoughts, and we fell a couple of times. So I'm gonna say that's a GG's, and thank y'all for watching. I might do this again. Let me know.